Hey 4xe fans, not in my Jeep because it's still in the body shop, but just had a thought I wanted to share. Actually out helping some friends with harvest this year. Never done this before, but this is my ride of choice for the next I don't know, a couple weeks. But so I had a thought that I wanted to share. You know, one of the things that a lot of people will do if they get a check engine light is they might ignore it and say, I'll deal with that later. Here's the thing about the 4xe that's pretty important, and that's you can't ignore check engine lights. The check engine light, or the malfunction indicator light is what we're calling it now, the MIL instead of the check engine light. The MIL is really a multi-function indicator light. It covers a whole plethora of things. It could be a failed coolant pump. It could be a failed electric coolant heater. It could be a irregular voltage in the battery. It could be all sorts of things. So if you don't have a J-scan, I've never had like my own code reader in my life. I've never done anything like that until this 4xe came along and people in the group started talking about it. And if you don't have one of those, make sure you're not ignoring those check engine lights, because the whole point of the B9A and the 04B, even though the 04B was called a defrost recall, it included all the same updates that the B9A included, which were to correct some communications issues between the battery and the hybrid system. So you could actually have a battery issue if you don't have those updates. You could have a battery issue and the system had no way of communicating it. My concern is that I know of two Jeeps that burned that were not on the B9A, but were on the 04B, and they hadn't had it done yet. And my concern is, I didn't dig into this, but my concern is people went, it's a defrost recall, I'll get it later. And what I'm postulating here, I guess, is the possibility that if somebody would have gotten that update done, they would have gotten the malfunction indicator light to tell them that there was something going on with the battery before it ended up in a fire. And because Jeep billed that as a defrost recall, some people are putting it off. And I just think it's real important that we talk about the importance of getting those recalls updates done. And if you get a check engine light, don't ignore it. So that's all I wanted to share. Thanks for watching. Take care.